75 miles northeast of Sacramento in the foothills of the Sierra Nevada mountain range, there lies the little town of Grass Valley. It, like other small towns in the California foothills, was spawned by the gold rush era of 1849. With the growing number of people flooding into that semi-mountainous and wooded area, it was apparent that Grass Valley needed a pipeline of transportation to help ship out tons of gold and bring in supplies, and the booming timber industry needed a way to efficiently get their goods to awaiting customers. The Nevada County Narrow Gauge Railroad, headquartered in Grass Valley, constructed a line over an 18-month period between 1875 and 1876. The engineer's cost was estimated at $412,000, but $500,000 was bid for the project. 2 bridges, 2 tunnels, and 5 trestles were part of the construction. John Flint Kidder, the founder of Kidder Metal Works, was a New Yorker and civil engineer who acted as superintendent on the project. The 18-mile railroad connected Grass Valley through Nevada City to the Central Pacific Railroad in Colfax, so that gold and passengers could be transported to San Francisco. Over $200 million worth of gold was transported during the gold rush, with remarkably no attempts of robbery on the train. John and his wife Sarah settled in Grass Valley in 1884. John became the second president of the NCNGRR, and in 1900, John became the first exalted ruler of the newly formed Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks in Grass Valley, Lodge number 538. In 1902, John died of diabetes, and Sarah took over the Nevada County Narrow Gauge Railroad Company, becoming the first female president in the world. In 1910, the present brick building at 109 South School Street was erected as the Elks Lodge at a cost of about $50,000. The building, among other features, has a sprung dance floor, a bowling alley, and a casket cabinet. There are only a few sprung dance floors in the U.S., the best known being in the Willowbrook Ballroom in Chicago, built in 1921, the Crystal Ballroom in Portland, Oregon, built in 1914, and the Cabrillo Ballroom in Santa Barbara, also built in 1914. It is said that the Grass Valley dance floor was suspended or sprung using springs from old railroad cars, laid and tensioned in several opposing layers under opposing layers of wooden flooring. The result is a supple and giving surface that allows for hours of dancing enjoyment and the fluidity of dance movement. The ballroom in Grass Valley is used constantly for banquets, grand parties, and lodge activities.
River, I think there's only like maybe 3 spring floors in the whole United States.
Oh.
Yeah, if there's that many, you know.
Mm-hmm. And where did the springs come from?
I don't really know the reason why they put them in there, but
where did they come from, the springs?
Well, there are actually flat bands that under tension. It goes from one side to the other. See those adjustments right there? They tighten and loosen the bands. Yeah. So.
Jerry's a little shy.
I understand there's a bowling alley.
There is? Would you like to see it?
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
Downstairs, there is a bowling alley. Although used mostly for storage now, the bowling alley has a bright future, as the present exalted ruler Andy Gonzalez has plans to renovate the bowling alley and to bring more interest to the lodge.
We have, in the next couple of weeks, we have 20 new members coming in.
Excellent.
A lot of them are young, and we're trying to get them involved in what the Elks are about.
Yeah.
Restore those values, gain their interest, find out what their passion is, and get them involved.
The lodge room of the Grass Valley Lodge boasts vaulted ceilings with heavy wooden beams, stained glass, and, in a recess, an area that is used as a casket cabinet. During memorial services, a casket can be placed into a large cabinet, the doors opened, and the casket put on display for the survivors to view. If you are ever in Grass Valley, take a tour of the historic Elks Lodge. You just might find you would like to become a member of the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks.